Happy Tuesday, everyone. So, no wait. Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everyone. That's even better. I'm thinking it's Tuesday, but it's really Wednesday, so I'm closer to that weekend. So I got home today and I had this in my mail. So I'm going to do the unboxing for Curated Bead Box, Mystical Orient for May 2024. And we're going to go ahead and make something out of it as well. So hold tight and I'm going to flip you around and we will get started on that. Okay, so I'm not sure when you guys are going to see the video for that I did with earrings and a bracelet, but in the middle of making something, my watch alarm went crazy because we had tornadoes in our area, and actually kind of just down the street about 4 miles from where I live, one touched down and destroyed a FedEx building. So it's it was pretty scary. All right, so anyway, so I do apologize for the loud, startling sound that's going to make. So I already opened it and I took a little sneak peek because, you know, I just can't resist sometimes. But we're just gonna pull that right out. And I'm gonna go through this here. All right. So let's see, first things first, I have a 10mm fuchsia swirl marble style glass bead, and it's a 6-inch string. So this is pretty. It's got some gray and white, and it's, you know, just kind of swirly. Oh, and before I forget, I did mention in the beginning that this is the Curated Bead Box Mystical Orient, and Curated Bead Box is a monthly subscription too that you get every month, and they curate like a theme, and they send it to you, and it's 20 bucks, like roughly around $20 a month, and it includes the shipping charges. And if you use the code Wendy35, you get 35% off your first box, which is really a good deal. I will have the link in the description along with that promo code again, so you guys can see that. So next we have, it looks like this is 10mm Summer Glory Crackle Season Glass Bead. So this is really pretty. It has some pink and some peach in it. And it's that crackle pattern, or, you know, the crackle style bead. Very pretty. I love the peach in there. That peach with the pink looks really good. And then we have 10mm fuchsia, yellow marble style glass bead on an 8-inch strand. Oh, I like these a lot, the yellow and the white. I really like these. I love yellow, especially like for the summer. Yellow is just such a good color. I can't wear yellow clothing. It just washes me out so bad. So a lot of times I like to wear like maybe like blue clothing with, you know, some yellow accented jewelry or, you know, stuff like that. So I'll do that sometimes because it's just, it's nicer for me. All right, so next we have, I want to make sure I'm grabbing the right thing here. So we have 8mm green and purple duo style glass bead. So this looks really pretty. This kind of looks almost gemstone, but it's really pretty. There's really tiny little flecks of purple in it. But that looks really cool with this green color. And this green is, I can't even describe the green. It's almost a teal green, but not quite a teal green. You'd almost have to see it in person to get the whole like effect of that green. That green is really, really different color green. And then we have some gemstones. So we have 8mm lapis lazuli gemstone bead. So these are really pretty. There are some inclusions, and it looks like some of them don't have like a really glossy finish to them, but that's okay. I don't mind that either. So it's a little, looks a little uneven, but I think I would maybe separate the ones that look a little more matte out and keep the shinier ones in a different, you know, spot. And I can separate those and use them in different pieces if I wanted to. Depending on the look I was going for. But they're really pretty. It's a really nice, rich blue color. They're doing another really nice, bright, and cheerful box this month. I really am enjoying seeing all these bright colors. All right, so then next we have a 6.0 baby pink opaque glass seed bead, and you get a 1 ounce bag. So that's a lot of 6.0 seed beads. And I like the 6.0 seed beads. I'm not like a seed beater, so I don't usually use the teeny tiny ones very much. But I do use them as spacers. But these, I've made just like little choker style necklaces or ankle bracelets out of them. They make really great ankle bracelets, or, you know, using a bunch of 6mm seed beads, you can make several strand like bracelets. They're just a really fun bead. I don't know. I like the 6.0. I really like the 2.0 as well, but the ones I really like are really pricey, and I don't really like spending that much money on them because they're really pretty Picasso finish and everything, and I'm like, I don't want to spend that much money on it. So then next we have some like 3 designer mixes. So we have the pink and silver designer glass bead mix. So let's take a look at this one. I like these little bead mixes that they do. I usually tend to take one of these and make something, you know, just out of this. And I love these because they're just like the perfect little bead mix. And you may not get even numbers of everything, but you know, the way it really just depends on how you work on it. So there's a really light pale pink with that little silver stripe around it that I really like. There's a bunch of different sizes. So there's like little barrel beads, just really cute, different shapes and sizes. So I like that. That's neat. And I don't think I ever remember getting 3 designer bead mixes in one curated bead box. And then next we have 1 ounce pale yellow and silver designer bead mix. Dump that out. Oh, I like these. Check these out. They're drilled at the top, so you can kind of like dangle them. Oh, well, hold on. It's like drilled at an angle. Let me get something here. I have a piece of wire somewhere, scrap wire. Let me grab it real quick. Here we go. It's not just drilled at the top. It's like almost kind of centered on one side and then at the top on the other. Let's take a look at how. Oh, that's so weird. Why is it? So it is kind of at the top, but it looks like it's a little off, but I think, oh yeah, it is a little bit. So if you look at it like this, you can see that little gap, but then if I turn it, that gap closes. So when you beat them together, you can kind of do this little zigzag pattern. See what I'm saying? So that would be really cool on like a memory wire bracelet, I think. That's really different. I like that. And then you have these really pretty pale yellow beads, and I like these a lot. There's a lot of sparkle and shine to those. Those are gorgeous. So cool. All right, and then every time I turn this on, you guys, I sneeze, I swear. Then we have 1 ounce crystal and white designer glass bead mix. Okay, so you have some frosty whites. So different little shapes of those, and these are really cute. Cute little, they almost look like a little bicone, but but it's drilled this direction. So that way it looks, look at, so when you turn it this way, it's like a little diamond on top. That's cute. And then you have some rectangular style clear barrel beads, which I really like those too. And then you have like your little round beads, and but there's a lot of variety in here. There's like little peanut beads. Those are cute. Those are so cute, little peanut beads. All right, so wow, I feel like there's a lot in here. Guys, I feel like this is a pretty hefty box this month. All right, and then next we have some silver metal 10 by 6 millimeter silver metal barrel spacer beads, and you get 8 of them. Ooh, I like these. Ooh, these have a nice large hole, so you can put them over some really big leather, or string a bunch of different strands through them. You know, that is really cool. Yeah, I like those. Those are nice. And then we have 6 millimeter silver metal bead caps, and you get approximately 25 bead caps. So here they are, and they're just this little cute little flower, really adorable little flower. I like those. Can never have too many bead caps, I don't think. Like I've been going through them like wild lately, and I feel like I can never have enough. All right, so next we have a 54 by 36 millimeter silver half moon pendant chandelier. So here it is. And this gives you an opportunity that if you have like something that you want to put here, you can, which is really cool. I don't have anything for that, but I think I'm going to take a peek and see what I might be able to do with that instead. Maybe glue something cool on there or whatever. But this is a really pretty chandelier, nice and heavy duty, really pretty. All right, and then the last thing we have is 130 by 6 millimeter pink polyester tassels, and you get 5 of them. Let's take a look at these. Oh, these are nice little tassels. These are really nice. I can see using these like on the bottom of like a keychain. You know, maybe you can, you know, work your magic with some chain and do a bunch of beads around it and have this be on the bottom. It would even be a good little focal for a necklace. A lot of good things for these. These are really cute. So those are nice. And then one thing that we always get when you get Curated Bead Box is you get your findings pack. So we'll just go through the findings pack real quick here, just so if you're new to this and you don't know what all they send. I have some head pins, some jump rings, some elastic stretch cord, which their elastic stretch cord is really good, you guys. I have some crimp beads, and all of it's in silver. I have some lobster clasps. I also have some ear wires, some bead stringing wire in like a silver finish, and some memory wire. So that's really awesome. I'm telling you, I have not had to go out and buy memory wire since I've been getting this subscription. It's it's really great. I mean, if I want to go make a bunch of memory wire bracelets for something, like if I'm doing a like a craft show or I'm selling them or whatever, I would have to go out and purchase some because I wouldn't have enough. But every time I want to make something with memory wire for, you know, a project or just for myself, then I have it. I still have some in there from the last couple times. I think one time I used the entire pack of memory wire. And I did use all the stretch cord last time, but I used it on a different project, but I used it all up. So anyway, this is your Curated Bead Box. And again, it's Mystical Orient, and it's for May 2024. And I just want to also show you a couple things on here. They do give you the list of everything on the front of the box. There are item numbers here. So if you went to dollarbead.com and use those numbers, you can reorder them. Now, some of the bead sizes and types might be different from box to box. They sometimes run out of product and they'll substitute it for either a different size or maybe the color is just a little bit different. So we may not all have the same exact Curated Bead Box, which kind of makes it interesting and cool too, because then you might still get a good surprise even though you watch an unboxing. but they are really good. They ship stuff pretty quickly. Usually once you see it come out of your out of your bank, then it's like at your door in like a week. It's pretty fast. So if you want to give it a try, all the information is going to be in the description, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this. I'm going to look this over real quick and see exactly what I want to pull out to make something with, and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, I'm back. So what we are using from the box is we are using that 10 millimeter, which one was that one? The Summer Glory Crackle Season glass bead. We're using the 10 millimeter yellow marble style glass bead. We're going to use some stuff from all three of the bead mixes. I already pulled out the other ones that I know I definitely want to use on a memory wire bracelet, so I put those aside. And we might use some of these seed beads. I definitely want to use some of these bead frames that I got from a good friend, and I think they would look really cute. We're using the beading wire and some of their findings as well. And we are going to use one of these tassels, and I want to reconfigure this tassel a little bit. So I don't want this part on it. So we're going to figure out something that we can do with that. And I'm using their entire strand of beading wire, which is, let me see how much they sent. Let me get my little handy dandy tape measure out here. I'm sorry, Lucy, I didn't mean to scare you with that noise. She just jumped about a mile. It's 39.5 inches. So we're gonna use that whole amount because I wanna make a really long, fun, bright, cheerful summertime necklace. And I want a tassel on the end of it. So I want it to be nice and long. I want it to feel very carefree and fun. And that's what we're going to do. So for now, I'm gonna move all this stuff aside because we're gonna work on this tassel real quick. Gonna move all the stuff up to the top here and off to the side. Give me some room. So I think what we can do is I can take one of my ball head pins, and I think we can stick it up to the center. If I end up ruining one of these, I'm probably gonna cry. We could wire wrap it, but I kind of don't want to do that. I don't want wire around here. I want it to be that full tassel. I tried putting one of those large hole beads over it, but that didn't work out very well. This part's a little too chunky. So let's go ahead and just cut off this part here. Get my actual scissors, maybe that'll help. There we go. And we'll put a bead on top. So don't worry about that little mess, okay? We're gonna hide that the best we can. All right, and then I just wanna stick this ball head pin up to the center, and I'm thinking this will work out. We're gonna try it. If it doesn't work out, we'll figure out a way. You know, we always do, you guys. We always figure out a way. And this should go pretty quick and easy because it's going to be all stringing, and it should be pretty simple. If I can find my other end of my head pin here. Just want to poke it through. You may have to poke hard. It shouldn't be this difficult. It really shouldn't be. Let me see. Maybe I'm bending it. If I can get it to come out the side, there we go, because now maybe I can just kind of coax it in. Okay, so it's not gonna go right up to the center, but I think it's gonna be okay. Oh, did I just ruin that, what I just did? Oh, I just made that one all funky. All right, let me put this one aside. I'll have to play around with that one, fix that one later. Let's grab another one. I mean, I do have 5 of them after all. It's not gonna be that big of a deal, I don't think. All right, so let me try to do this without ruining it. And again, like I said, we'll cover up that little funky part up there. All right. Let me just stick this in here. I really want this to work out. There we go. It's moving. But those are really tightly wound. I'm like going up to the center. There we go. All right, so we can maneuver this a little bit to try to cover that up. Let's just see. If it doesn't work out, I'm not worried about it. We don't have to do a tassel. It would be okay without a tassel. Just get that all covered up. I'm gonna pull that up a little bit more. All right. So that's gonna stay nice and straight now, so that's good. I don't like it when they get crinkly like that. I want it to stay smooth. All right. Perfect. Okay, so now in order to cover that up, we're gonna stick a bead on top. And I think I wanna do this yellow. And just make it like that. Still have some of that stuff, just kinda. Might be the part that's kind of a little tricky, but we'll get it. Okay, so I just want it to be like that. It looks like candy. That actually looks really cute. I think I like that. Okay, so we're gonna make this really adorable. And then let's go ahead and do like a wire wrap loop on here. You know what, the more I think about it, I don't know if I really want that yellow one up there. You guys, hold on, I'm sorry. Let me just fix this because maybe I want something smaller. Let me just try a different bead real quick. I'm being indecisive. Maybe this little pink and silver one. Okay, you know what? I think I actually like that better. Okay, all right, that's what we're gonna do. And we wanna make sure it's on there really good. So just kind of smash it down on there. And then we're gonna go ahead and wire wrap our loop. Okay. And I'm just gonna go around it nice and careful. And we'll straighten that bead up when we get there. And I might put a little dab of glue underneath it just to try to hold it on even more. You know what, that's probably, I don't know if that's gonna work, you guys. Oh yeah, I guess it works. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So clip that off the back. Push that down. And then let's just turn that because this is the way I want it to face, is this way. Yeah, so like that. There we go. All right, so now we have that part done, and I think that's gonna be really cute. And I think I might still just go in with like a toothpick and put just a little dab of glue in there just to make sure that it holds. All right, so we have that done, so we can set that off to the side. And then let's just get our bead strand here. Oh, we might as well put that on right away because we need that in the center. Get that really like little piece of fuzz, like just poke it out there, and it's gonna bother me. There we go. Okay. Nothing a little pair of scissors doesn't fix. All right, so now that we have that, we can go ahead and we can string. So let's see what all we have. We have a bunch of different things here. So I dump some of this out. And let's see. Okay, so we have some of these in yellow. We have some of these. And I moved my mat, didn't I? I did. There you go. Let's dump some of these out. And let's grab some of these yellow ones. Oh, I almost lost a couple. All right. And then, of course, we have some bead frames. And if we end up needing some of these seed beads, I'll have them right here. If we want to use them as like little spacers or whatever, they're right here. All right, so the first thing I think I want to do is I would like to use, some of these are drilled so cool. Like, look, these are drilled to like look like little diamonds. I don't know if I want to use that on here. I think I might want to use that on my memory wire bracelet. So I want to try to save those that are drilled a little bit weird or a little bit different, and just save those. So I'm just going to find a couple clear ones to start off with. So maybe that one and this one. Yeah. And then I think maybe let's try to use a couple of these little seed beads. Just maybe a couple here on the side. All right. And let's just stick to one side for now, and then I'll just repeat that going up the other direction. All right, so this is what the front of our necklace will look like, and I think that'll be really cute. I like that. All right, so I'm just gonna lay that down right there, and let's just work on one side, and then I'll repeat whatever pattern I decide to go with at that point. All right, so I really wanna use some of these bead frames. And I know these pink ones fit just so perfectly in there. I tried them out when I was deciding what to do. And we're just gonna string that right through. Like so. And then maybe one of these big yellow ones. And maybe let's do one of these little pink and silver ones. And then let's do one of these big peach and pink crackle ones. Let's maybe do a couple more seed beads. And let's do one of these really pretty sparkly light yellow ones. Okay, so that's kind of what I am doing. It might change going up more, but I just kind of want to repeat that over on this side. So let's get our little bead frame, our pink pearl. And our yellow, little pink and silver stripe. And one of these guys. A couple seed beads. And one of these. All right, and then let's do a couple more seed beads, like 2 more. And let's do one of these like rectangle tube beads. And then let's kind of just repeat this process over again and see how that ends up looking. So we have this guy. There we go. So this is gonna be really cute, I think. It's gonna be really fun. And of course, I'll try it on for you guys. I know you like that when I try them on. So I'm gonna try it on for you when it's all done. And I will probably fall in love with it because I love these colors together. So I think it'll be a keeper for me for sure. Plus I have so many things that I think this would look good with. Yeah, I love it. It might become a new favorite. All right, so then we have that. This guy. 2 more seed beads. Oops. And then 1 more of these rectangle beads. All right, and then let's go ahead and do more on this side. See what I mean? This is gonna be really fun. This is gonna be really fun and just sparkly and shiny and just really, really, really nice. All right, so we want to do 2 seed beads here and our rectangle bead. There we go. And so yeah, we were really lucky with that storm, those storms yesterday. I mean, it's kind of a hot mess right now over in Kalamazoo Portage area. There's a lot of people without power. Thank goodness nobody was killed in this, the horrible disaster at FedEx. That would have been just terrible. The one lady I work with, she said that she knows someone who just started their first day at FedEx yesterday. And I'm like, oh, what a terrible first day. I can't even imagine. Okay, so after our rectangle bead, we do our little bead frame with our pink bead. I think this is going to be kind of whimsical. I think it's going to be really cute. And I think I have some more of those light pink. Not too many more. That's all right. We'll figure it out. When we run out, and we do something else, right? It's the ever-changing pattern. And then 2 more seed beads. So my husband booked a cabin up in Thompsonville, Michigan for our 5th anniversary in July. And I'm so excited. The cabin looks really cute. They have it's like such a nice little town. They have a bunch of things going on that weekend that we can go to. And he's already reserved us dinner for our anniversary. You know, I have to say, you guys, I mean, I think about my husband a lot, and when I think about him, I think about how much I am absolutely over the moon for this man, and the things that he does for his family and for me, and, you know, the kids, his parents, I mean, just everybody, his friends. I mean, he is probably the most giving person I have ever met in my entire life, and he deserves everything, and I wish I could give him everything, but really the only thing I can give him is my love. So my love and support, but I'm sure that's enough for him. But he went ahead and reserved that for the weekend, so I'm gonna be taking that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, and when he gets out of work at 1, we're gonna head up north for a nice little weekend away. The cabin even has like a hot tub, and it's, you know, super secluded, so it's probably gonna be very sweet and romantic, and we'll just have so much fun, I'm sure, and it's just gonna be really nice. So I'm I'm sorry I get so sappy when I talk about my kids or I talk about my husband. I kind of get really sappy about it. But I love them all so very, 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 very much. All right, so here we go. Oh, this is charming. This is really super charming. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about it. I'm gonna find something to wear with it tomorrow. You know, everyone laughs. They're like, when they see me wear something new, they're like, did you make that last night? And I'm like, yes, I did. And I gave a bunch of jewelry to the woman that I work with because she always has like the cutest outfits. She dresses so nice. And so I kind of paid attention to some of the stuff that she's been wearing. And I I went ahead and just brought her in a bunch of jewelry, and she was so excited. And I told her, I said, just, you know, be my advertisement. Okay, so we ran out of these like pale pink and stripe beads. I have one left, but we're gonna just set him off to the side because we're gonna just put him back in the mix. But I do have 2 of these, so let's go ahead and just use these. Let's add a little something different in the mix there. It's okay when you run out in your pattern because you can change that pattern anytime and still make it a pattern. You know, don't get discouraged or think that you have to, you know, start over and figure out a different pattern, because you don't. You absolutely do not. As a matter of fact, I think it's really fun when somebody does that or just has like a random, you know, bead in something, because it looks like, I think it looks like intentional. I think it does anyway. Okay, so there's that one side. And we're starting to run low on the pink ones there. And I had to stop and think for a second what I was doing. Sometimes I think the more eclectic something is, the more fun it is, the more interesting it is. And I love it. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are times where I love uniformity and I want it to be like just so. But there's other times where I'm like, you know what, let's just go crazy with it. Let's go crazy with it. What's the worst that could happen? All right, so this is my last one I can use of that because I only have one left. So I'm gonna put that little pink bead in with that one. And those will probably just go on a random bracelet, just like be one little bead here and there. I try to do that, just like throw in one, you know, of something that I have, just to kind of get rid of it. All right. So this is what we have so far. And it's going along pretty well. Like I'm pretty happy with the way this is just kind of speeding right along. Okay, and then next we're gonna use some of these silver and like white or clear ones that we have. So we use some of those to go with that. And then let's do, oh yeah, we have this peach and pink one. And let's do another one of those silver and white silver and clear ones. Then we'll do 2 more of these seed beads. And let's go ahead and do the same thing on this other side. I hope you guys have had a good week so far. It's been kind of crazy just because now we have those issues with our FedEx terminal that we use for our shipping. they pick up from us and ship out of there. So we basically had to reship all the packages we shipped yesterday because, you know, poor FedEx has no idea where our stuff is. But what they're going to do is when they find anything that's ours, they're going to send it back to us, and we'll just have to try to keep track and, you know, try to get, you know, they'll have to use their insurance to, I'm sure, replace things from, you know, people losing stuff by having it at the facility. So it's just going to be, it's a mess for them. I called my rep this morning just to kind of get an idea of what was going on. And I'm like, I'm not trying to bother you, and I'm so sorry, but I just kind of need to know what's going on for today. And she's like, oh no, it's fine. And I said, no, I know it's not fine. And she's like, nope, it's not fine. She says it's a mess. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I just feel so bad because I know that she's got a lot on her plate being a rep anyway. And then to deal with everything else that's going on top of it is just kind of a nightmare. All right, so this is where we're at. And now we are getting really low on some beads, but we do have still some of our big chunky ones here. And we do have still a lot of clear with the silver. So we're gonna just roll with it and just keep moving and just keep making it cute. Our pattern changed, so we're gonna just pick up a new pattern here. Okay, and then got some more seed beads. These little pink seed beads are wonderful. They're so cute. All right, and then probably just one more run of our pattern on this side, and then I will probably end up closing this side off. So we're gonna do 2 more seed beads, one of our rectangle beads, and then end it with 2 seed beads here. Okay, before I close it off, I kind of want to just pinch it closed because just in case I need to add some more, I can. But this is going to be one really long necklace. All right, so we did this, and so now we need a yellow. Okay, and then we need a little silver and clear. One of these, silver and clear, 2 seed beads, and a rectangle bead, and 2 seed beads. Okay, this is a really fun necklace, you guys. I'm loving it. I think this will end just about perfectly. I think we hit the nail on the head here. We're doing good. We'll cut the appropriate amount of wire off and we'll be off to the races. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pause this for a second, clean up our mess so we can focus on what we're doing with the rest of it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, so let's get one of our lobster clasps out. And let's get a couple jump rings. And then a couple crimp beads. Actually, you know what? I want to use my bead-a-lon ones real quick. Since this is going to be kind of a little bit of a heavier necklace, and we'll save those for another project here. Just put them in my little stash. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I started a cart last night on Amazon. I need to order some more of my crimp tubes. too. I need to have some backup. All right, so I have that. And then let's just grab a couple of these little wire guardians. We need those as well. There we go. All right, so we need a crimp tube. We need our wire guardian. And then we're just gonna fold that over. I kind of feel like their beading wire is like a 7-strand, because it feels like that to me. I use 7-strand so often that I can kind of feel a difference between that, and I can't feel a difference between 19 and 49 because I don't use them enough. I do use them occasionally, but my go-to is a 7-strand. I know that there's a lot of people who probably wouldn't agree with me on that, but I really like it. It's not super expensive. I can get a better brand for a little bit less, and I haven't had any jewelry, knock on wood, break on me. So I feel like it's been pretty good to me. All right, there we go. And we're just gonna scoot everything down. I can take my little bead bug off. And we'll do the same thing on this side. All right, so we used a lot of beading wire in this one, but I'm glad because it's what it's there for, to use, right? Let's go ahead and crimp that down. There we go. Cut off that little tail. There. And that lays really nice. And then we just need our bent nose pliers and our chain nose pliers, and let's open up these jump rings and get the clasp on. And then I'll get this tried on for you guys and you can see what it looks like. There we go. I don't even need to use the clasp because I was just sticking over my head, but it's always nice to have a clasp on it. I do have some that I use links to just link them all together. And I like those too because there is no clasp, but you can just throw it over your head. But I didn't want to do this all links. I wanted to utilize their wire that they put in there. So I thought we'd just use the whole thing on one necklace, and I'm happy I did because this is going to be cute. All right, you guys, so here is our necklace. And it's really, really, really cute. It's really adorable. So I'm going to pause this real quick. I'll take my other necklace off and I'll take my earrings off too so it doesn't distract, and we will get this tried on and I'll show you what it looks like. Right back. Okay everyone, so I'm going to stand up here, and it's long so it goes down to here, but I think it turned out really cute. I really, really like it. And it's just really light and fun and cheerful, and I think it just turned out really cute. I love the little tassel on it. I think it's perfect. I'm happy with it, super happy with it. I wanted something really, really long like that. So, that was a long one. It was a long necklace. But we used quite a few beads, and I think it turned out really great. I really do love the look of it. I love the little bead frames. They add some more silver to it. It turned out to be really, really fun. All right, everyone, I'm gonna let you go, and I hope you have a really great night. Much love to you all, many blessings to you all, and I will talk to you again real soon. You'll probably see me again tomorrow, so talk to you later. Bye, everyone.